So in the previous PPT, we have seen case sensitive, variable case sensitive. Okay, variable declaration, how we are going to use that variable declaration and all the things. We are going to see them with an example. Okay, so this is I created an environment where instead of writing different programs in different files, I already done all the programs in one project. Okay, and so if I click this one, welcome button, so it will create the welcome page program. Okay, so here if you see, this is the output of that particular program. Okay, so to get this particular output, the following code has been used. Okay, so inside the PHP, I created one echo. I'm printing something. See, if you observe here inside the echo, I'm using h1 HTML tag. Why? To get some heading for for my printing. So, and I'm aligning it center, and welcome to PHP program, and I'm closing that one h1 tag. Okay, so I'm creating one home button. So why to go back? Okay, so this one is that one. Okay, so this is simple welcome message. Welcome to PHP program. So to get this output, to get this output, I'm using a copper program. See, if you see the source code, if you see the source code, see here automatically the echo statement is converted to what? To an HTML code. Okay, so that only I am told, already told in our presentation, that that PHP file is processed at the server side, and as output it is going to give an HTML code. If you see the output, it is giving an HTML code. Here we are not having any echo statement or anything. Okay, so this is the output of that PHP welcome page. Okay, so that is welcome.php file. Okay, so that this is a code available in this one. Okay, I keep this one as image. Why? Because every time going back to the NetBeans and all, it's so difficult. So I keep it that one, the code here itself, for your understanding. Next, coming to case sensitive program. Okay, click on this one. So this is case sensitive. I am printing three statements by using different echo statements. Okay, that function. So these three echo statements are being used with the three different case sensitives. That is, one press statement is printed. All the characters of that echo is small letters. All of them are capital letters. Some are small letters, some are capital letters. Okay, so in whatever may be the syntax, I mean syntax in the sense whether all the characters are alphabet upper case or lower case, it is the functionality is not going to be changed. Okay, but it is not same for all the cases. Okay, for example, and we are going to see that same thing for different things. Okay, so in case of variables, okay, variable case sensitive. See here, my car is red, I'm printing. Here we are getting some warning, and it is nothing is printing. Here my boat is nothing is printing. See, let us go to the code. Okay, what is actually available in the code? So if you see the code, we are creating a variable called as red. I already told you that variables are declared by using a dollar symbol followed by a dollar symbol. Okay, so variable name, I'm creating one variable. Name of that variable is red. Sorry, name of that variable is color, and value of that variable is red. Now I'm going to print that variable name by using the echo statement. Okay, echo function. See, my car is so and so color. What is the color? I am going to get red. Okay, now again I'm going to print echo. My house is color. If you see the variable name, and here I'm using a capital letters. All are capital letters. Okay. Here it is not going to print anything. See, if you observe that output, my home is nothing. Red is not printing. That means for variables, it is case sensitive. Okay. For some functions, echo, it is not case sensitive. Okay. You can write that echo syntax in any case, either lower case or upper case or a combination of lower and upper case. But whereas in case of variable, so in whatever the case we are declared, the same name we have to use. Okay, here we are declared the color variable name with all small letters. Okay, so if you see this one also, it is not going to print anything. That means, so variable names are case sensitive. That means the variable names in what way we have declared, the same way we have to use inside the program. Okay, so this is about variable case sensitive. Okay, coming to how next variables. A simple example about how to use variables. Okay, see, I am creating one variable called as a string variable. See, here in PHP, it is a loose coupling language. That means you already know in Python, there is no need to explicitly represent that type of that variable. Automatically, based on the value we are assigning to that variable, it is considering that if you are giving a character string, a string, then that is a string variable. If you are assigning a integer, then it is an integer variable. If you are assigning a float value, then it is a floating variable. Okay, so it is a loose coupling language. So here we need not to specify the data type of that variable. Automatically, based on the value we are assigning to that variable, it is going to treat that variable as either integer variable or for floating variable or string variable or character variable. Depending on the value we are assigning, it is going to be treated. See, I'm creating three variables. So one variable is a character variable, and another two variables are string integer variables. Okay, see, what are the things I am going to do is I'm going to use echo I love. So I would like to print PHP. So dollar PHP. So that means if you want to print the variable value inside a print statement, then different ways we can do it. Okay, we can use in directly in double quotes whatever the text we want, we can represent the text and a dollar symbol of that dollar symbol followed by the variable name. So what is the output here we are getting? I love PHP program. Now here also the same thing. Now if you we can separate that one by using dot. So you already know in JSP to separate two strings, we have using plus symbol. The similar way here we are using dot in PHP to separate two string variables. Okay, so dot dollar variable name dot again a string we want to print. So this one is going to give this one. Okay, now I am declaring an integer variable, a variable x, and another integer variable y. So if you observe, the sum of variable 5 and 10 is equal to, directly we can do arithmetic operation of that variables, like the variable x, I mean variable x plus variable y. So what it is going to give? Directly 15. Okay. So this one. This is about variables. So variable scope, I will discuss it in tomorrow's session. Okay, variable scope, that means the scope of a variable, it has a global, local. Okay, so static, three types of scopes are there for a variable. The way where we the place where we have declared, then the scope in to where we are going to use that particular variable, so that we can see in tomorrow.